Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be for all my Tauruses, and this is a timeless reading, so it does not matter when I upload this video. It only matters when you choose to watch it. Now, if you find yourself connecting to any part of this message, then it was meant for you, and it doesn't matter if some of the parts of the message you can connect with or relate to, because this is a collective reading, so some things may not be for you. All right, but I do hope that this can help you out today. Okay, so I asked your loved ones, what does Taurus need to know right now? And these are the 3 cards that they gave me to begin this reading. You have the 6 of Cups in reverse, the 2 of Swords in reverse, as well as the 8 of Wands. And it looks like to me that you are in the process of making a difficult decision. Or rather, you've already made a decision for most of you. You just haven't said it yet. You haven't announced it or told other people. You could be keeping this to yourself for now. Some of y'all may have already let other people know what it is that you want to do. Now, before we look at what is coming in for you, given the 8 of Wands, I want to look at what you're currently going through, or what you have experienced in the past. So what led up to this difficult decision that you have to make or you've already made? And whether you've said it out loud or you've only told yourself. We have the Sun in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 9 of Cups. So it looks like to me there was a breakdown of a relationship. Now, this could be with your partner, it could be with your family or extended family. It could also be with your in-laws. It could also be with friendships. But there was a breakdown. There was a lot of instability, maybe some conflict, maybe some disagreements on your shared goals, or maybe what your values were not in alignment anymore. So you couldn't see eye to eye. I see a lot of difficulty in the breakdown of a certain relationship. And with the Sun in reverse, it's almost like there is no more joy for this relationship to continue, and may have turned toxic or unhealthy for you. You may have been in, or you currently are in, an unhealthy environment. Now, it does look like with the 9 of Cups, you did have what you wanted. So you have accomplished what you wanted for the most part, okay? Because of the 9 of Cups here. The cups can represent what you have achieved or obtained that make you happy. So this could be relationships or goals. So dreams that you had, your career, even financial stability. Everything that you've always wanted is lined up like trophies on a wall. And you sit here happy, or at least feeling satisfied or fulfilled. So it looks like because of the 6 of Cups here in reverse, it's almost as if you traded in 6 of these cups, right? Because you have the 6 of Cups. You traded in 6 in order to keep 3 of the cups. So you kept 3 cups. Now, you can put in whatever it is that you chose to keep and whatever it is that you chose to take away. So it could be your career, it could be your lifestyle, it could be certain people in your life that you're wanting to cut out in order to make your life better for you, or to make yourself a little more happier. Now, I did ask your loved ones what was so difficult about this decision in the 2 of Swords. They gave me the 4 of Pentacles, strength, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups, and they're all in reverse. And they said this was a difficult decision because you really, if you were to look at the man in the 4 of Pentacles, and you can be a man or woman, okay, but the man in the card, he's holding on tightly to what he cares about the most. And again, what you care about, it could be the people in your life, the relationships, it could be your lifestyle, it could be your finances, your career, it could be your social status or your lifestyle, even the things that belong to you, the house, the car. holding on tightly. So it looks like it was a difficult decision because you may have been the one person who always put in the effort, and you always put in the time, the energy, all your attention to keep things together or to keep things working. You could be the one that was always the peacemaker, or the reasonable one, the level-headed one. You were always the one that was like, okay, we can make this work. Let's talk about it. I will compromise. For many of you, I just see you were just the one that put in a lot of work. And you just, given the strength in reverse, you were like, no more. You don't have the energy, you don't have the time, you don't have the motivation to keep putting in that effort. And you just don't want to work with whoever is in this reading. Whatever the relationship is, you just don't want to work with them anymore. You don't think you can compromise anymore. I feel like you may be losing a part of yourself because you keep trying to make it work. So maybe you've turned into a version of yourself that you don't even recognize. Maybe you've lost what you truly value, or what aligns with your higher inner self, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Maybe it doesn't align with what you really want in your dreams or in your goals. So you've had enough. And the 10 of Cups is just echoing the 10 of Pentacles over here. If you notice, it's all about family, happiness, stability, those cups again, right? And they're both in reverse. So you've made the decision, you know what? It looks like you took away 6. So you took away what you could drop, what you could let go of, and you're holding on to 3. But I feel like if you haven't chosen to, the message for you today is that you have to drop all of them. You cannot keep all 9 of these cups. It's almost as if your loved ones are saying, no, Taurus, no, you cannot keep not even 3 cups for yourself. You're going to have to drop all 9 of those cups plus 1 more. So they're really trying to tell you, this is a complete overhaul of what used to define you, or what used to bring you joy or comfort or stability. All of it has to change. So if you have not already decided to do that today, in this message, your loved ones are saying, no, Taurus, a lot of things have to be let go of today. And what is coming in for you in the 8 of Wands, looking this way? So the 8 of Wands is fast movement, fast change, something that is coming towards you. And so you have the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Cups, yet again, and the Devil, and they're all in reverse, and you have the Page of Cups here. So what's coming in for you is the change of who you are, and it doesn't matter if you're man or woman, but with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's almost as if the Queen is stepping down from her throne and she's changing up her lifestyle. Now here with the 9 of Cups again, it's just echoing what you've already known, or what you've already wanted to begin with, which is for you to let go of what you've always known, and for you to transform your life into something that you actually want to live. And with the Devil here, it looks like you're ready to shed or let go of any toxic or unhealthy habits, behaviors, or relationships or environments, or to just be free of certain situations that really are not benefiting you. They're only weighing you down or preventing you from progressing in a positive direction for yourself. And with the Page of Swords, it's just communication. So what's coming in for you is that difficult conversation that you need to have, if you haven't already had it. Your loved ones also are saying to you, okay, after you watch this video, this is confirmation that, yeah, go out and have that conversation. As difficult as it is for you, it's something that is very much needed. And I asked your loved ones, what else? Because this reading is not done. I will be pulling more cards. But down here, I asked them, tell me more. They gave me the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. So they told me, you see how you were trying to keep these 3 cups? And again, this 3 cups could represent your dreams, your goals, your relationships that you currently have, the finances that you currently have, your lifestyle you currently have. Whatever it is that you're thinking about keeping, even though you really have to let them go, your loved ones are saying, no, we have something for you, or the universe has something completely different in the form of an opportunity. So let go of those last 3 cups. This could very well represent people in your life that you're trying to hold on to, 3 people, and your loved ones are like, no, let them go, because there's something better for you. And they want you to communicate when you have this conversation. And when you have this difficult conversation, make sure you let go of all 3 things, or make sure you let go of everything that you need to let go of in order for you to receive full closure, in order for you to just move forward with your life, instead of having yourself being weighed down by everything that is not healthy for you and by everything that is toxic for you. So you see the woman who's trapped, she's tied up, she's blinded. If you want to set yourself free, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you are going to have to come in on that horse and tell it like it is to the people who need to hear it from you. Okay, so it's absolute honesty. And this card fell out in the beginning of the reading, 6 of Pentacles. I kept it to the side because I wasn't sure how this was going to relate to you, Taurus. But I see now this conversation that you have to have will be an act of mercy for the person or group of people that need to hear it, and for you, because it will not only set you free, it will set them free as well. Now I'm going to clear the table off so that we can hear what else your loved ones have to say. Now, I also heard too that to tell the truth, even if it is a difficult truth, is also a form of showing your love and respect for that person in your life or that group of people in your life who need to hear it. It is a form of love. It is a form of kindness for them and for you as well, because you have to love yourself, take care of yourself, make sure you're doing okay. And if you're not doing okay, it's a disservice to you and a disservice to the people you care about. So telling the truth is something that is very necessary for you right now, Taurus. But let's see what your loved ones have to say. Okay, 3 more cards. Whoa, that fell out. Did y'all see that? Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords, and they're all in reverse. You got that 6 of Cups again, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, before I say anything, I'm going to draw 3 more cards to make sure. Okay, 3 more cards. Let's see what they have to say. Alright, you have the 7 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Wands, and the Justice in reverse. Starting with the first row, your loved ones want to tell you, if you cannot make up your mind whether or not you tell the truth, or whether or not you have this difficult conversation to begin with the people or person who needs to hear it, about you wanting to leave, or for some of you, I feel like you need to have a conversation around certain wrongdoings or mistakes, certain betrayals. Okay, I feel like only a few of you may be dealing with someone having an affair. And that is something that you have to have a conversation about. But if that's not you, remember this is a collective reading. But I do think your loved ones are saying, okay, if you don't decide to walk away now or to have this difficult conversation, you won't be able to continue to live as you are or being the person that you are now. It just won't be comfortable for you. You won't be happy being who you are. It will not feel good for you. And even if right now it seems like the easier choice is to avoid having a conversation or to avoid telling some type of truth, it won't rest easy in your soul or in your heart. It will not rest easy. And down here, your loved ones, to clarify up here, your loved ones are like, yes. In these cards below, if you do not take accountability for a certain relationship, there would be no justice. There will be no justice. You will create an imbalance within your home or within a relationship. It will not feel right. It just won't feel right. Okay, what else, loved ones? Let me shuffle. All right. You have the Justice yet again, the King of Wands in reverse, as well as the High Priestess in reverse. Can you all see that? Okay, it looks like the only way for you to restore this justice is for you to let go of the King of Wands in the High Priestess. But let me draw 2 more cards to see who this King of Wands and High Priestess is. Okay, King of Wands, High Priestess. You have the Sun in reverse to clarify the King, and you have the Ace of Swords for the High Priestess. Now, if we were to look at it this way, so you have the Justice in the middle, and if we were to pretend the balancing scale, you're balancing the King of Wands and the High Priestess. Okay, it looks like in order for you to restore some type of justice or some type of balance, you're going to have to let go of this King of Wands, and this represents the person that you need to have a difficult conversation with, or a group of people. It could be a group of people, seeing how your loved ones wanted you to let go of not just 9 cups, but 10 cups, right? So it could be a group of people, but not only let go of them, but you're going to have to let go of your secrecy, whatever you've been keeping close to you. So remember in the beginning of the reading, I gave you the 4 of Pentacles, which was the man holding tight his coins. That also too, now that I'm looking at this and what your loved ones want you to do, it looks like they want you to let go of your secrecy. So to balance out what has been happening in your life, you're going to have to let go of this person or a group of people, and you're going to have to let go of your secrets. So it is a letting go of many different things in order to put balance in your life. Anything else, loved ones? Okay, you have the 7 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, and they're all in reverse. Again, the Queen of Wands is showing up. In the beginning, you were represented as the Queen of Wands, or a person who was wanting to let go of certain roles that you had, certain responsibilities, someone you just no longer want to be. And in this message, your loved ones want to tell you, you have to be realistic. Looks like there will be nothing more to gain living as the person that you are. So they're just reiterating what they said up here. You won't be able to continue to be who you are and be comfortable or be fulfilled or satisfied. It's just not going to work. So they want you to be realistic about, okay, what's your end game here? What are you going to do if you don't tell the truth? Are you going to keep these secrets forever? If not forever, how long? How long are you willing to hold in that truth? Secrets are like poison, and if you hold it in, you're only hurting yourself in the long run. And at the top of the deck, can you all see? You have the 10 of Wands at the top of the deck. So it looks like to me your loved ones are saying, let go of everything that you feel like you have to hold on to, that you feel like is important to you, because maybe it's not. Maybe what you feel is important to you, what you've been carrying, it's not important. And I say that with respect because this is a collective reading, so there could be things attached to you or in your life that hold tremendous value. So I'm not saying that in a trivial manner, but I do say with other things in your life that are weighing you down or causing you stress, that are having a negative impact on your day-to-day life, something that could be very debilitating for you, certain things, certain people, certain environments, certain habits or behaviors, certain goals that you have. Maybe it's time for you to let those go, because your loved ones again are saying, be realistic on what you can have and on what you can achieve from now and until, in your future. What else, loved ones? Let's see. Anything else, loved ones? All right. Oh, okay. Here we have the 4 of Cups again and the 7 of Cups with the Lovers card. Okay, remember I said with the 4 of Cups in the beginning of the reading was that your loved ones are saying, hey, you're trying to hold on to 3 cups symbolically in your life. You're trying to hold on to certain things or certain people. And your loved ones are like, stop trying to hold on to the past or what should be the past. We have something coming in for you that will be good for you. So your loved ones are saying, again, if you forgot already, there is something that can be good for you, that you can dream about, that you can desire, and that can be in alignment with your heart, with your soul, your purpose, your higher inner self. So there's something out there that can fulfill you in a completely different way. And I hear and. Let me pull out 3 more cards. Oop, that wanted to come out too. So you have the Magician, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. And over here, these 2 cards fell out. You have the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So your loved ones want to tell you, you can manifest the life that you want to live. You can be able to let go of your past or be able to move on from this unhealthy environment or relationship that you're in. You can transform yourself from being the Queen of Swords, and again, doesn't matter if you're man or woman, but you have been represented in this reading as the Queen of Wands and now the Queen of Swords. So they're saying you can manifest transforming from a queen into a king. And the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands up here just means you will be able to communicate what it is that you want to get across without having to over explain yourself or try to please other people with your truth, you will be able to just speak your truth. And it's just clear cut. There is no gray areas. There is no confusion. You're just going to be able to tell your truth. And however the other people receive it is how they receive it, but it's not going to be your responsibility. Whatever way they receive, how they react, that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is just to be able to speak your mind. But also you have the power to transform into someone who has clear-cut boundaries within themselves, or they have very clear morals. They have very clear they have a very clear vision on who they are as a person, and clear vision or knowing of what they want, what they need, what they don't want, what they don't need. You know, once they make up their mind is made up. It's a person who very much leans in on their intelligence, someone who's very self-disciplined, someone who is very grounded and stable. So you have the power to manifest that for yourself. Let me see if there's one more thing before I close out the reading. Let me shuffle. And your last thing, your loved ones want to tell you, do not worry about when you decide to leave this situation or environment or relationship. You will be able to start again. You will be able to love again. So they want to tell you that. I hope this helps. Until next time, take care.